Hello, fellow undergraduate chemistry majors. You're probably thinking about your next steps on what to take after you graduate with your Bachelor's of Science in Chemistry. And one of the most common options is to go to graduate school. You go to graduate school usually to gain your master's degree or PhD degree. Gaining your master's and PhD degree can gain you skills and access to knowledge that will benefit you in your careers in industry and also academic settings. So let's go to Jeff to talk about how to apply to graduate school.
So I'm going to talk about how to apply for graduate school and how do you prepare for that. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you get research experience from your undergraduate institution, because the graduate school want to see if you are a eligible researcher, and because most of the time you will be doing research in graduate school, and that is a big part of what graduate school is about. And the second thing you're going to focus on is prepare for a GRE early, because you'll be very busy during the school year. So if you want to get a good GRE score, you might want to start preparing it before your senior year started, meaning you can prepare for it during the summer so that you have more time to prepare for it. And the third thing you want to do is to get to know professors, because when you apply for graduate school, they will ask for 3 recommendation letters. So if you know a professor and they know you well, they will write a killing recommendation letter for you, which means you most likely get into the school you want to go to, hopefully at least. And the fourth thing you want to do is to write your personal statement. And this statement is about what you have been doing in undergrad, meaning your research, your schoolwork, and you as a person. Meaning this paper will tell the graduate admission who you are and if they really think you're qualified for this PhD program or master program. And the fifth thing to do is that you should review your application really thoroughly before you apply, because you don't want any mistake. And for example, you might want to ask more than 3 recommendation letters from a professor in case someone did not finish their recommendation letter on time. And the last thing you have to do is to submit your application before the deadline, because the earlier you apply, the earlier you get your admission letter, meaning the earlier you can start preparing for graduate school. And this is how you would prepare for graduate school if you want to go.
All right. Once you've gotten accepted to your graduate school, then we start looking at the perspectives of what life in graduate school is going to be all about. So the first issue, of course, is your graduate level courses. Most graduate level courses have around 35 to 50 course hours necessary, which is about 14 courses total that you're going to be taking throughout your 2 to possibly 4 years of graduate level research. And then during this research, it is within your best option to look for a research position with a professor that is working within your field. It's most useful to establish this relationship with a professor and get more work experience within the field that you plan to be continuing throughout your academic and then eventually career afterwards. Another option during grad school is working as a TA for a professor. A lot of professors around campus are always looking for new and prospective TAs that can help them manage their courses. It helps get you even more familiar with a broader range of professors, as well as giving you more insights on what can be expected within your field or teaching in general, if that's what you're interested in. And then finally, we have the independent research and writing. This is one of the more intensive things. It's going to be a lot of work doing independent research on your own, going through different academic materials that can help you further increase your level of understanding of your field, and then help you develop your writing style and eventually help you write your thesis for your graduate or postgraduate levels of education.
It's true to say that a chemistry graduate can go on to pursue a wide range of career paths. but some common answers to the questions, what can you do with a chemistry degree? So as well as some new and emerging career paths you may not yet even have considered. The chemistry graduate have much scope to use their knowledges within a range of research sectors, including the roles within chemical engineering, chemical and related industries, healthcare, and more. So the research careers are more diverse than they first appeared. And there are many different reasons to conduct the research and many possible environments. So you could be based in a university, like combining the research with teaching, or in a pharmaceutical company, working on developing and trialing new drugs, or in a public research center, so helping to ensure the national health care. Well, the job of a research scientist are varies. So most chemistry career in the research are based in the laboratories, where the research is conducted by the teams, following by a rigorous scientific method and the standards that you will already be acquainted with. So some examples of the diverse research done by the chemistry expert, including discovery of the medicines and the vaccines, improving understanding of environmental issue and the development of new chemical products and materials. For example, like the cosmetic, plastic, food and drinks. But chemistry career don't begin and end in the lab. So there are also many career paths for who want to work elsewhere, such as within new and emerging industries areas, or even just outdoors. As a research I did, the base salary for chemists, the range is from like $50,000 to the $65,000, with an average base salary of $57,000 per year. The average salary for chemists is like $20 per hour in the Indiana, which is like 8% below the national average.
So now that you know how to apply to graduate school and what you'll experience in graduate school, you're ready to take the next step into the 5 years of your life. Good luck.